Episode of Luxury Promise times Amy Segal Jewelry, where we're going to look at a wide selection of some fabulous new pieces we've acquired in the vintage world. Hi Joshua, nice to see you. We haven't done a show together in a while. I've had Jasper, so nice to see you again, Joshua. I'm going to pin most of the pieces. There's one or two pieces, Joshua, that I might not pin today because they're very special and exclusive, and really when it comes to these really collectible pieces, people don't always, who want to acquire them, they don't always love to see them published. So I'm going to share with you some really fun new pieces, and again, it's all about how we style things together and getting to know each other on this platform. And I look forward to this being a way to start the conversation with everybody about collecting signed vintage jewelry. And as you all know, there's different ways. The payment terms for Luxury Promise, you have the use of credit cards. Joshua's going to post that to everybody, but I'm just going to see if we get a few more people on before I get started. And you can see the payment terms are usually credit cards. All major credit cards are welcome. And then they do splits up to 20,000 British pounds. You can break the payment up. So there's a lot of options to acquire new exciting pieces of jewelry. Anyway, getting started today, I'm very excited because I have some fun wearable. I should take this one off because we're going to get started with our first piece of jewelry, which is ASC 5810, and it's super cool. You know, you see this necklace, it's the Cartier drapery. It's a lariat necklace, and you can see it up close. I'm going to wait till Joshua picks it up. And while he's picking it up, so after today's show, we're going to change the platform a little bit, and I'm going to do the show once monthly for 2 hours instead. And we're going to really work to curate a selection of jewelries that are pieces that are really hard to get, and sort of promote them throughout the month so that when the show comes, people sort of know and have a preview. Hi, Rena. I was talking about we're going to change the platform after today's show and we're going to really tightly curate a wide range of pieces, but a wider range of price points moving forward, so that we could, sort of start to tease the audience a little bit before the show, and people would have an idea of what they're going to see, so that if there are pieces that they're interested in, you can come on. And, that day of the show, they won't be available to anyone till the day of the show, but we're going to sort of make it a little more fun and find something that we can also, really have a lot of bang, for the buck, little bit of a raffle, but not raffle item that I can find to, just try to change the platform up a little bit and start to get to know the audience a little more. So getting back to the first item that I have, this happens to be a favorite everyday necklace, and it's the Cartier. Look at this. It has little diamond in the bezel. It's part of the drapery collection, and what makes it so nice is that you have the adjustable back. And I'm going to put it on for you because when you wear this necklace, which I'm sure you're happy for me to take my reflective glasses off, I had gotten a better light frame in Florida, but I do not have one here yet, so excuse the glare in my glasses. But what's nice about this is you have the adjustability of this necklace. It's sort of delicate. You can wear it down low as a lariat, but you can wear it at different levels depending on where you pull in the back. And I think it just really... Sabrina, hi, how are you? I'm so happy to see you here. So this piece here has great adjustability, you can see in the back, so that you can wear it at different lengths. And it's part of the drapery collection. And now I just literally broke it off. That was a really good way to start the show. I think I got so I'm excited that Sabrina's on. Nice to see you. You need some more jewels. I think I need to sell your choker. I can't find any more chokers. Sabrina. I think it's time to to pop that one out, and we'll find something new. How does that sound? I really would love to have. So as you can see, I've now broken the first piece, but it's the Cartier Drapery Lariat. It's part of the Drapery collection, and it happens to be a great everyday necklace. They're easier to find. I like all people who have weakness for jewelry. You know, jewelry is just a fun way, but you know, more importantly for me, I get to connect with the most beautiful women around the world through the business that I'm in. And I get to meet such interesting, cool, you know, women, men, you know, men love buying jewelry. I mean, a lot of people love buying jewelry. And then there's a lot of people who don't, but I really feel that this business, and the reason I do it is because it's super fun and the people I get to connect to. For me, it's more about the relationships and the people I get to meet along the way than even the jewelry. So moving along, since item number 1 has fallen apart, we're going to go to item number 2, which is a New York City favorite. I'm back in New York City for 1 week, and it's ASC 5139. And I have a new twist on this one. It is the Illusion Set Diamond Tennis Necklace, but now we're doing them in non-graduating versions. This one's the same price as the other one, but a lot of people like that this feels a little more contemporary than when the larger one. I'll show you on the white gold one, which I'm gonna do next. And this one has 1.6 carats of diamonds, it's 16 inches, and going from Cartier, we're now moving into a necklace that's a lot of bang for the buck. Well, let's see what Sabrina just said. I'm going back down. The same weakness for jewelry. So this one is part of a lot of the bang for the buck look. And when you put it on, it really reads like a way more important diamond tennis necklace than it actually is. So a lot of people here are actually wearing 3 of them together. It's a great layering piece, but as you all know, my rule of thumb is that everything must stand alone. Basma! It's so good to see you. I'm so happy you made the show today. I actually have an exciting new piece from Bulgari that you'll be excited to see, like a really good piece that I haven't even sent you a photo of. We just acquired it, so pretty exciting. Maybe I'll skip to it after this one just so you can see it in case I lose you. So again, this is my non-graduated, all the same size bezel set Illusion tennis necklace. And what makes it Illusion is that the whole front of the necklace has diamonds in it. I'm gonna hold it up close so you can get a better view. You have the diamonds in the front, but when you get to the back of the necklace, you have etched gold. But because it's finished, the whole necklace, it really looks like, you know, a full diamond tennis necklace. It's got a great illusion. And as you know, all of us who love beautiful things, we all like to shop high-low. And, you know, albeit this is not, you know, it's not a nothing purchase. It has a way greater look value-wise than the actual price of this piece. So this is really, you know, one of my favorites. I think it's just, you know, it looks great on your skin. It looks great with whatever you're wearing. And it's classical. You know, I really don't like to focus on pieces that are going not to be timeless or that you're going to get tired of. I think that's really an important factor. I'm going to be showing soon my fun earring cuff that I've made because I feel like it's very sexy and goes with everything, but it will be showing, right, exactly, Sabrina. I have to say that I need your necklace back. It's time, and this was the first thing actually, Sabrina. I'm so happy to have Sabrina with us. This is the first thing that Sabrina bought. When I met her literally at the Whitby Hotel in Midtown Manhattan, we met for the first time. It was sort of love at first bite. We kind of knew right away that we had a nice connection, and you know, I'm really excited to be part of the Luxury Promise family thanks to Sabrina, who is probably the, you know, hardest working, never can nail her down because she's going, I mean, my hat's off to you. I think it's been a great platform. So this was the first necklace Sabrina bought. And then she also got a choker that you went straight to Bulgari, which I don't blame you. But the pieces are, you know, your piece went up in value. And I remember when I sold it to her, I was like, well, it's not inexpensive. And now they're even more expensive. So yes, I'm very excited. I was telling everyone, Sabrina, that I spoke to your crew in London and we're going to change the platform and make it a 2-hour show once a month and really start to have teasers moving forward. So if there's anything that anyone would like to see, please start to DM me. You can always reach out to me through my Instagram. I really use this as a conversation opener. I love to hear what you're looking for, other things that you're looking to collect. And, you know, just DM me at Amy Segal Jewellery on my Instagram and we can get the conversation going. And, you know, if I could close the necklaces myself, my crew who usually help me, they're actually off on a buying trip in Europe. So hopefully I'm going to have a lot of new exciting, we've already bought some great new pieces. So it's at Amy Segal Jewellery, my Instagram. Thanks, Sabrina. So moving on to the next thing, but I think what I should really move on, why I have Basma here, is I'm going to fast forward to this amazing new Bulgari piece. Wait till you see this, Sabrina. It is ASC 5808. And I was actually hoping not to pin this one, Joshua, if we can just cut and paste. If it's too hard to do that, we can pin it, but I am trying not to publish this because this beauty just arrived for some special collector, if I can even hold it up right. And the setting of this necklace is off the charts. We have curb chain set with cabochon, amethyst, sapphire, and amethyst on the other side, but it's the offsetting. I'm actually just gonna put it on because I can't figure any other way to show it to you today. It's just stunning. Let's see. We definitely need a helper here for okay, here we go. I mean, this is, to me, the bomb of new necklaces because it's not just the traditional, more commercial. I'm really not putting anything well on myself today. It's not just the traditional, more commercial version of when you see the, you know, a stone set in a bezel through the curb chain. This is really high jewelry from Bulgari. The cabochon stones are beautiful. You have a sapphire in the middle. This necklace, the weight of this necklace, I need to weigh it, but it's definitely over 100 grams of gold. And you have, I'm going to show you up close each station. Look at that. Beautiful stations in this curb chain. And it feels so luxurious on the neck. It's really, yeah. It's a sapphire, blue sapphire in the middle. Can you see it up close? And the setting, I love how it's the off-centered setting where the stone sort of set up at the top. It's has very much that, you know, Bulgari feel to it. I mean, this necklace in my hand feels really, I'm going to show you the back of the setting also. Just so you can see how the stones are set. It's stunning, really beautiful. The length of this one is 16 inches. It has nice signature marks on the back, which I can show you here. I know, Basma, I just got this piece. It's such a you piece, I think, right? I mean, and I haven't had anything this beautiful. I think a lot of the pieces that are around that are left, the colorways aren't so interesting. There's a lot of red and green around, which is not really my favorite. I mean, blue and purple, and it's a soft blue and soft purple. Look at this on the neck. Does this get better? I don't know. I think, yeah, so this piece is definitely a 70s, 80s piece also. You know, definitely early. I mean, it's all the curb chain. And again, think about how timeless this look is as well. I mean, it's really a very timeless, curb chain is so in again. You know, all the modern designers are using curb chain. It's amazing. When you really look at a lot of the modern jewelry, you really see the inspiration from the original. You know, everyone draws their inspiration from archive. There's very few. It's very fun when you actually see designers today who actually bring new inspiration and totally new design, which it's very rare. There's not that many of them out there. There's a lot of people who, you know, are working off of the, you know, pieces from the past, which, you know, also bring great inspiration. But, yeah, this is the piece, Sabrina. I know. And it really, it's wearable too. It's not too dressy, which we love that because none of us really want just, you know, very diamondy jewelry that's going to sit. Oh, really? Yeah. Well, I bet you hers wasn't even as nice as this one. I haven't seen one this nice in a long time. Again, I'm going to show you the beauty of the stones here. I mean, look how gorgeous. And I welcome anyone who's interested, please reach out to me and we'll have a Zoom because this is a Zoom call, follow up, you know, and this thing is very heavy. I would imagine this is about 122 grams of gold here. So that alone. So moving on, if we want to like stay in the other blockbuster for my show today, yeah, the gold weight. I mean, it just, you know, it feels very luxurious when it's on your neck. So I'm gonna pull one other spectacular piece to share today as well, as I'm going out of order because I have my favorite person on here, and it's ASC 5809. And this one's for you, Basma, too. I'm just showing. We just bought this baby. It's a Tubagas Monetti Bulgari bracelet. I mean, say no more. Look at this one. This is really, you know, again, and then always when it's Bulgari, you can see that all the coins are marked and labeled. This one is of Greek origin, from Athens. I love how they mark everything. It's funny, I met with someone yesterday who had on a Bulgari Monetti I'd never seen before, and it had an American coin in it, you know, like early days, you know, American. So hide all your purchases from your husband. If you know, I could really write a book. That's actually a great conversation on the creative ways women stick jewelry purchases under the carpet. Should we have that as a whole separate conversation? Because, you know, I definitely, after 25 years in business, I've kind of seen it all. But that's smart, Rena. You always have to, you know, timing is everything with the husbands, you know, like you have to know your moment to actually be able to, you know, sort of, you know, I always say even when there's a problem with some, you know, when you want to address a problem, do it with a positive way when you're having a positive moment, not in a negative moment, because that never gets you anywhere. But yes, I could write a book on all the creative ways, even right now, all the creative ways that women are financing jewelry purchases that they enjoy. So we love to be a little creative. It always works and it makes it more fun. You know, I even have taken like a purchase away from Van Cleef & Arpels for the butterfly earrings that they'll make a pair on order for you now, but between my ability in the US to ship out of state, no tax, and for them to have payment terms with me, it made it more attractive and less money for her to buy it from me. So Anyway, yeah, jewelry is a whole fun art. So what do we think of this Monete Tubagas bracelet double wrap? It's sort of like a serpente bracelet, but with a Monete coin on the end. Kind of cool and unusual. 70s jewelry. We have that one up, right? I shouldn't be pinning this one either, but we'll pin it for today. You can see the face on the coin. It's really a beautiful. I'm gonna try it on. So I'd say this one it's not for a tiny wrist. Does she have a circumference on it? I'm going so out of, I'd say you need at least a 6.5 inch wrist for this one to sit comfortably, but it's a beauty. Really love this one. Would wear it too. Just need to use my lifetime to pay for it. Well, like there's ways to priorities, right? Think of it as an investment that over time we hope, you're setting money aside versus an expenditure. It costs more actually to buy a piece of jewelry in Italy, leave with it, and, something that has no brand to it, and you leave with it, and it's basically gold value that you get back for it, like driving out with a new car. So at least over time, you'll still have a collectible item, and you can look at, some people collect art to put on their walls, and some people collect art as jewelry to put on their bodies. Whatever works. So yes, and I'm all for, I'm the type that shows up at Pilates in my, Cartier Panther ring and fully adorned in my jewelry. So I'm all for that. All right, so going back to like more mundane things, or should we stick to the blockbuster pieces first? I do have a choker since we have Sabrina's attention first, and I know it's getting late in Dubai, so let's pull out this choker, which is a cool ASC 5624 stainless steel, 18 karat gold, and there's hematite stones in between on this gorgeous stainless steel choker. This is ASC 5624. It's a beauty, right? And then what do we have that always makes the choker really more covetable is the adjustable back. Because when you have that adjustable back, you can wear it, you can start up high and then end up low. Thank you, Joshua. I see that one's posted. So how beautiful is this on? You can see the craftsmanship that Bulgari uses, how they cut their chokers on an angle, so it really hugs your neck. And depending on where your comfort level is, I could wear it up high, up here, and I could wear it. I could absolutely wear it. Yeah, this is another. What do you think? This is a good one. I think this is really a beauty. So we have the 18 karat gold, we have the hematite, the stainless steel, which as we've discussed before, although it's stainless steel, remember the melting point of stainless steel is so much higher than gold that it's way more challenging to make this choker than it is to make an all gold choker. So, and I love the mixed metals. I mean, again, this is a super cool resort day into evening piece, very wearable. You can wear it dressy, you can wear it casual, you can just wear it. I think it's really a great collector's item, and one of my favorites. And we're off on a buying trip. It's really getting very competitive and hard to buy chokers anymore. So if you have one and anybody wants to sell one, let me know. We're looking to buy them, and I've been able to give people back their money and money plus that they spent on them to move into another item. We're always looking and interested in buying items that, we think our customers would be interested in. So reach out on any front. And yeah, I'm just really loving this choker. The prices have definitely appreciated, but there's really nothing left on the market. You can get a good look at it, the design on it, and the hematite. And then I can go on and actually, why not leave this on a little bit? We can play first with ASC 5048, which I haven't brought out in a while. It's funny that I can't have yours back. I was sort of like vying to think maybe she'll resell it back to me. I'll give you your money back. Plus, it's really, it's really challenging to find the chokers, and they're so sexy and they're so wearable at any age. So it's something that when you have it, you'll always enjoy it. And then, you know, funny enough, one of your other favorite pieces, which I haven't brought out in a while, is ASC 5048, the quintessential hardware Crivelli chain with the beautiful diamond hardware on it. This one's 32 inches. They've been selling really well, and I've been replacing them. So it's been a really great item. I think the clients have found that they love the multi-utility of a necklace that you can wear so many different ways. I'm gonna stand up so you can sort of see it on first this long way, which, you know, is really, I mean, I find this the sexiest way because I was having a conversation with someone the other day, and it's sort of a little like even like a sexy choke chain in a way. But it's great on, you know, a clean palette. It makes the whole, I'm wearing a knit dress today, and it makes the whole dress. Very simple, but then there's so many different ways. I know, I do want yours back, Sabrina. I think it's time. You had your fun with it. I need it back. We really are. So to show you, again, the Crivelli chain, the other way that I love wearing it for every day, and we can order them longer. I just ordered someone a 36-inch length. So this is, again, a great everyday necklace. But if you don't like, you know, some people don't like lariat, so you just hook it on the end, and then you just have, this becomes your great everyday chain. So I'm still hoping that I'm going to get Shruti back to New York to take another look at this chain. I saw her on one of the shows last night when I was watching Luxury Promise selling handbags. So yes, this has always been, this is a good staple, and you can wear it so many different ways. You can even just wear it if you're more traditional. You just put it on, hook it through, you know, the clasp, and just wear it this way, or the clasp over here. It's a super great layering piece, or again, a standalone piece. And you know, I don't have a problem with the price. It's made by Crivelli. They use the top quality goods. So these are all F color stones. You have, look at the sparkle on here, you know, both sides. So it's not just one-sided. So when it flips, you're always going to see diamonds. VS quality stones. And when you're going to wear something this much and it becomes a part of your everyday, you know, and I sort of feel like it amortizes, then, you know, I feel like it's sort of, I'm okay with that kind of an expenditure for a modern purchase also. So since we have a little bit of a Crivelli story going on here, I might as well add the earrings, which are ASC 5371. And these are a beautiful pair. This is like a new twist on hoops. You know, hoops are always a staple to have in your wardrobe, but this is a marquee shape. And there's diamonds on the inside, so it's finished. There's diamonds on the outside. It's, you know, it's sort of like bezel set diamonds. Then you can see the workmanship of how they finish their grill on the front and the back. You know, this is high-end well-made, very high-end Italian jewelry. I'm a big fan of Crivelli. Their pieces are timeless. You never get tired of them. And if you want to go for a modern look, and you're not so into vintage, then, look how beautiful this looks together. Or I was going to say I'm going to pull another fun vintage piece out. There's a great piece of Cartier coming up next, which I can't wait to show you. But again, this is a very easy day into evening look. You can, again, then move the chain. I always, again, love that, that lariated look, because I think this is super sexy this way. And it's all about styling things. So I not only work to find pieces, but I try to work with people to create their own individual style, so that people will think to put things on maybe a little, sort of like a decorator does, someone who's going to change your eye just a little bit to consider maybe, something you haven't considered in terms of styling pieces differently, and definitely in an uncontrived way. But, interestingly, now that I have this chain on, and I love these earrings, I think this is really like the quintessential diamond hoop, because it is super wearable, but just as a different look with Italian jewelry. I'm really skipping all over the place today, but I'm gonna go to this David Webb earring, which is ASC 5798, just to show you how well this earring works with this necklace also. So now we have a completely vintage earring on with a modern necklace, and look how beautifully, I'm gonna show it to you up close. I have one in one ear and one in the other ear. This is ASC 5798. And the weight of this earring, just so you know, it's about 47.8 grams. And it's posted right now. I would personally take off the post, because most people like to put this, wear this earring up higher. And because you have a clip in the back, I would take off the post. I would wear it up a little higher on the ear. But this triple loop earring to me is so timeless, but very chic. And it looks great with my modern gold chain, but it would look great with, I can show you a different chain with it also. We can move to AS, although I guess I should put on both of the David Webb earrings first. Right, the layering is really what it's all about. That, like, when I, every week when I do these shows, I kind of put the pieces together in an order, although I'm out of order today, in a way that you can see that each piece stands alone, but as you keep adding them on, they layer well together. So now as I put both of these David Webb earrings on, and right now they're pierced, but again, I would really recommend taking off. I'm really having technical issues putting on necklaces, earrings, everything today. But so now that we have on this triple loop earring, look how beautiful, classical, but impactful, just very sophisticated, very chic. I think the most beautiful designs are the ones that are the simplest, because you never grow tired of them. Literally, this is a triple oval earring. And women, statistically are drawn to circles, that circular shape, more than any other shape. So you're not even wearing anything else, and look how you don't even need anything else with this. But what if I were then again to take a modern piece? I'm going to show it with two different necklaces, one being ASC 5186, which is my other favorite necklace that we always keep replacing as we sell them, because we can. And again, how chic and fabulous is this look together? And then if you were to add one of the diamond tennis necklaces, you even have another, a whole layering story of things that you can all wear alone, but all look beautiful together. Like this is a great layering story here. So this Italian tubagas tessitore, it's by a company, Tessitore in Italy, has a diamond head and little ruby eyes, and the tail is also adorned with diamonds. But I love that the diamonds, you know, are sort of small in this case. It's small pave because it's not too dressy. It's wearable. You can adjust it. Say you're wearing what I'm wearing now and you want to have the length of the serpente on you, or you want to move it down here depending on the outfit you're wearing. It's tubagas. It is 18 karat gold, as we discussed. And it's, you know, for those of you who like lariats, you can wear it in a plunging neckline. But as you see, I'm wearing a round neck today. It looks great on skin or alone. It's just, again, a very timeless, for those of you who enjoy serpentes, it's a really timeless looking necklace, and it's a statement piece. When I wear this piece out, people are always wowed by it. It's, you know, another, you know, modern piece of jewelry, not inexpensive, that I think is great to have one or the other in your arsenal, because, you know, you never grow tired of them. You'll always wear these pieces. So, any questions about that one? I know it's a wow piece, this one. I think it's a wow piece. And I really happen to love it with the David Webb earrings. But, you know, if you didn't have on the David Webb earrings, I could actually love them with these Van Cleef earring climbers. I'm really going off the rails today in terms of my order, but check out how beautiful. You never would have known these are Van Cleef & Arpels, but these are Diamond Star earring climbers that are ASC 5712. And they're not posted right now, but we could certainly post them. And they sit like earring climbers on the ear, and they completely frame your face. They're so impactful. I mean, I think they're really absolutely stunning on a showstopper, a great diamond stud replacement, a great day into evening earring. They're diamondy, but they're not so dressy that they're not wearable. You know, as I always discuss with you, I try to stick to things that are super wearable, so that you, you know, I don't like to see things sit in the vault. It's really much better to have jewelry that you wear day into evening and put your money into that, I think, rather than, you know, jewelry that you're not going to enjoy as much. Right, I have to say they do look a little Chanel-ish, but they are signed Van Cleef & Arpels. And, you know, for those, you know, look, there are a lot of you who like very recognizable Van Cleef & Arpels. But then there are some of you who love something that nobody else is going to have. And I'm telling you, this is the earring that nobody else is going to have. And very unique to you. And really a collector's piece. Just to look at the beauty. And what's nice about, it's kind of interesting that Van Cleef & Arpels, and I find it even with their butterfly earrings, their earrings sort of, they pop off your ears. The way they're set, they sort of pop off your ears. And, you know, if we're going to stick to like diamondy to Van Cleef things, I'll give you another idea of a small door knocker from Van Cleef that also really just, I think this is a whole different direction and definitely much more recognizable Van Cleef. But look at this little door knocker from Van Cleef. It's not that big in size, but it has a big impact. Like some of my clients who don't really wear big earrings, they love, I mean, yeah, that wear big earrings love these earrings because they really have a lot of impact. Again, mostly because it's Van Cleef & Arpels, and it's ASC 5722. And you can see just how beautiful. I mean, this is much more signature looking to 1970s Van Cleef & Arpels and much more recognizable for people who do collect. But, you know, I'll put one on and you can just see the beautiful pop factor of these beautiful earrings. We have the stars on this ear. We have the little gold and diamond door knockers on this ear. I'm trying to see what else would be exciting to put around my neck to add to the story so we could have like a whole thing going on. I'm thinking it might need to be another really exciting piece that I'm going to show today, which is ASC 5807. Is there any way not to pin this one and we can just cut and paste the details into the chat here, because I'd love not to pin this one yet. It's just so special. We have a 22-inch rope chain. This is signed Cartier. It's really quintessential Cartier, not a usual piece you see around. You have the lariat on there. I'm just looking to see even the weight of this piece is so heavy as I'm holding it in my hand. Yeah, it's like 76 grams, this necklace. Really a stunning piece. Thank you. So we're able to just paste that one in. So this chain here is 22 inches in length. Then you have the panther, beautiful panther here, set with a rope chain lariat on the bottom. The clasp, which has the signature and the number right here. All your Cartier pieces are always signed and numbered. We open it up, or we don't open it up. We pull it out, and voila. Look at this beauty. So now this piece right now, it drops 22 inches, and then you have the panther and the tassel. My feeling is whoever buys it might want to shorten it ever so slightly, which is totally doable. Just, you know, it really depends who buys it, but just so you know, it is a possibility to shorten it, but it's really very unusual, not a piece that there was ever a lot of these pieces made, although, you know, this part where you see the Cartier panther, we've seen this signature to Cartier and used on a lot of Cartier jewelry, the whole panther collection. But I love the 1970s rope chain. It's super chic on. Just gonna give you guys a little bit of a close-up. It's really a beauty, right? What do you think, Rena? Good one? Yeah. I know, again, these are very special pieces. This is, you know, for somebody, it's very recognizable, obviously, as Cartier, but it's very rare, you know, and it's, look how beautiful it looks, actually. I love it with the Van Cleef earring, too. Really pretty. It almost feels all of the same. Hoping we're buying a lot of fun things on this buying trip that's happening right now overseas, so that I can have someone assisting me again when they're back. But yeah, I love tassels also. I mean, it's just really beautiful. Right now it drops like right into like the top of your cleavage, I would say. But completely, you know, I again, whoever's wearing it, like you could shorten it to where it is a short necklace up here, and just keep the rope chain, you know, the excess rope chain that if you ever wanted to sell it, you have it put back on. It's really a beautiful, beautiful necklace. Show you the back of it. It's kind of just two-sided. It really doesn't matter which side you wear. It's finished on both sides. But now you can see the whole panther really up close. You know, fun, beautiful, vintage heritage piece here that I'm able to share with you today. Great new find. So now that I've gone completely out of order with this selection of jewelry, let's see what we have missed today. And I will go back. I have another good necklace to show you. I have the Marina B Cardan necklace, which is ASC 5100, which I've shown before. This is a very signature design for Marina B, because Marina B was sort of obsessed with taking the way they strung pearls, you know, with the drilling through the center, and not doing that with stones or pearls. So she created this sort of, I would call it this claw-like setting that's very recognizable as Marina B. In this, I think it's 36 or 37 inch length necklace. I'm gonna find it right here. What do we have it as I drop the papers? Yes, it's 36 inches, and it's set in 18 karat gold, with carnelian stones and onyx stones. And what I love about this necklace also is that it's great doubled. So here you see it doubled first. You can wear it a lot of different ways. Really pretty as a double necklace. Then, for those of you who like it as a long necklace, you can just hook it in and wear it as a long chain. Also beautiful. But I love it. I mean, I love a lot of things. I would love like a lot of things layered around your neck. You know, like even mix like a gold chain in with something like this. How pretty would that be? But rule of thumb, it's certainly, you know, it stands alone and is beautiful as an alone piece. But the last fun thing you can do with this is you can take the clasp and sort of hook it in somewhere on the chain and create a lariat. I guess you guys are starting to know how much I like lariats. Maybe I should hook it up a little bit higher so it's a little easier to see what I've done. But I've now made it into a lariat necklace. So, you know, how great of a look is this? You have a whole, you know, it's a lot of necklace you have on. And again, very much signature Marina B. For those of you who don't know who Marina B is Marina Bulgari. And she went off into business on her own in the 70s after leaving Bulgari and could not obviously trade on the family name, and became an iconic designer in her own right in the 70s and 80s. And, you know, this is very much, if you look through the book of Marina B, very signature to one of the styles she did. She was a great innovator in the jewelry world, and this was very signature. What a you know, chic, different way to hold stones together with these claw-like settings versus just drilling holes through the center of the stone. I love this piece. And let's see, for a last piece today, what should I show? What should I show here? I think, well, I do really still always love this other Crivelli chain with the Mariner link. So let's see where we have this on our sheet. We have ASC Crivelli, Marquis, maybe not. Crivelli. That's what happens when you go out of order. You can't find where your SKUs are anymore. We have the 32-inch chain. We have the hoops. And then we have the Mariner link, which is ASC 5386. I found it, yay. I think this is a good piece to end on because, as I've explained before, this is Italian jewelry. The Mariner link, which is very recognizable, we've seen this used by Gucci and so many different high jewelry and design houses. It's a very recognizable nautical link. And then we have curb chain here. And as I, have shared before, taking two timeless elements and putting them together into this beautiful lariat, we have this great, adjustable lariat on here that you can wear this way depending on your outfit. Move it up and down, really easy. Do you have, yes, you have the, this one is ASC 5386. Oh, you do have it up. Thanks, Joshua. So this is really a beauty. And I love things that have multi-utility. You can wear it different ways and that it's adjustable. And to me, again, you don't need clothes. You need accessories. And this is really a great accessory, timeless. You won't grow tired of it. The stones are a beautiful big pave, which really makes it pop on the Mariner Link. You can see the finish on the back of the piece. Beautiful grill. And then for, another pop, another add-on to wear it completely differently than I was showing you. I think it has a very, you take it from a more traditional look to a little bit of an edgier look when you put it on, and you lariat the piece through this way. I mean, how beautiful does that look together? I'm just gonna bring in for a close-up so you can see the piece. And again, you can see how well, like timeless Italian, really nice quality, 18 karat gold, of course. I thought I had the diamond weight here, but it's EVS color stones here. There's an 18-inch drop for a total of 36 inches of chain here. We can order these in rose gold, white gold, as the other chain I showed you, and those elongated hoops. These hoops also, just to put that out there, that we can place orders for these things in white gold, yellow gold, rose gold. So if you have a preference, you wear more white gold. These Italian pieces, we can do them to order in different colors. And, really depending on, what you like to wear. There is that availability. It would just probably take a month, possibly 6 weeks to get the piece, sometimes sooner, but I always put that out there. And yes, as a matter of fact, that Cartier ring is supposed to be up, but I went in so many different orders today, I almost forgot about the Cartier ring. So as our last piece for today, let's find our Cartier ring, and I will share that with you. We have ASC. I know we have it on here. We have the Cartier Panther skeleton ring, 18 karat yellow gold with green Savorite eyes. So weird that it's not on this list. Well, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to take one more look that don't have it on this list. Let's see. The tassel necklace, the drapery, Ladagna. Well, I don't know how it didn't end up on this list, but I'm going to talk about it. And please feel free to reach out to me. I actually, I'm going to try to find the pin later, and I will have it posted back up, but I'm happy to share the price with you online through Amy Segal Jewellery. And this is our skeleton panther right now here. It's a size 6, so it's also a good middle finger ring. It's a vintage one. You can special order these now from Cartier, but they are a lot more money, plus appropriate taxes to wherever you're shipping. And you can see the beautiful Savorite eyes and the onyx nose on this. And I have to say, I wear this ring and it's a conversation starter. It's really architectural. I've had the solid gold one also, and I love both of them in different ways, but I do love how architectural and designed this ring is. You can see it up close, but yes, I welcome. Please just reach out to me and I will pull up the SKU number. It probably even is listed somewhere on Luxury Promises website now, because I think I had shown this piece a few weeks ago. but just to share with you, my Cartier Panther with Savorite eyes. I love power animals. I love to wear a power animal. I love the symbolism of power animals and how all the jewelry houses were obsessed with nature and animals. You see all the animals of David Webb in his collection. So, you know, everybody draws on their environment and life and, you know, the energy of what's around them. And there's nothing, you can't go wrong with the Cartier skeleton panther on your finger. Again, I don't think people need a lot of pieces. It's better to be thoughtful. Like I was never a quantity buyer of anything. I am more of a quality buyer of things that I know I'm gonna love, that over time will stand the test of time, or if not, I can sell them and move into something else. And it's, you know, it's just about, I'm here to be a little more thoughtful without how people spend, collect. I know the pieces I'm sharing with you are definitely not inexpensive pieces, but on some of the signed vintage pieces, it's really, again, you need to think of it as an asset transfer versus an expenditure, because it is an asset transfer. It's not like going out and buying a new car. I mean, I'm not talking about a vintage collectible car, a new car driving out of the dealer and it amortizes the minute you drive out, as would a piece of, you know, 14 karat gold jewelry that you bought, you know, from an unknown designer. You know, those things really don't hold value, and there's a place to spend that money to a certain level, you know, and then that's very individual to your spending, and a place to, you know, if you do like to collect. And again, everybody has different passions in their life. I happen to love jewelry and sharing that with my, you know, friends, clients, luxury promise, but, you know, other people prefer art on their walls, or, you know, vintage cars in their garages, or, you know, tons of travel, or some people do it all, or, you know, prefer, you know, we all have different passions. So I'm excited that I'm able to share my passion with you. And thank you for joining me today. If there's any questions, I am happy to answer them. Reach out to me on Instagram and let's get the conversation going. I look forward to my next show, which will probably be in a couple of weeks from now. We're going to reformat and really start to bring some teasers out to the audience and to Luxury Promise platform, so we can gear up for some really exciting pieces to share with you, and really continue to try to open up the range of price points. So during the show, there'll be some things to make some fun, more impulsive purchases on. So on that, enjoy. Thank you for being with me today, and have a great day. Or evening if it's